Happy Wednesday. It's our weekly meditation with Bristol Community College, and we are live on Zoom and live on Instagram. Let's get right in it. Connecting with the pulse. And I love how we can do this, right? We can just take a few moments anytime, pretty much anytime. Maybe don't close your eyes while you're driving. But I was gonna say, pretty much anytime we can take a moment, close our eyes, and imagine the heartbeat of the earth. And allow this to be a comfort, a joy. Remember Mother Earth. Okay. So while we're connecting to the pulse and remembering our true nature is rhythmic and peace beyond understanding, while we're remembering that unconditional love, I feel like a good thing to talk about right now is how worry is not a very good use of your imagination. We've definitely talked about this before. This is just such a great reminder. Worry is not a good use of your imagination. And something really good to know is that other than the present moment, what's happening right here, right now, everything else is like a thought in your head, whether it's the past or the future. We can't call it real because it's a thought in our head. It's our imagination. So without thinking too much in your thinking mind, your head about it, ponder that for a moment, that any future thoughts are just that. They're a thought in our head. They haven't happened. They're not real. Whoa. It's our imagination. And we have a bit of control over the thoughts in our heads. We have a control over our imagination. And the thing about worry is that we tend to get a lot of not reassurance. What's the word? Let me think for a moment about that word. We tend to get a lot of validation when we worry. It's like, oh, you're worried, you must really care. Oh, or you're worried, you're taking this very seriously. It's like this misconception that if we're really worried, it means that we care more or that we're taking things more seriously. And that's actually not true. It's not true. It's not a definite correlation. Whew. So let's go back to this. Anything, any thought, besides this present moment, anything else is a thought in our heads. So worry is a future thought, and it's our imagination. Now the mind likes to trick us, and it likes to maybe think about other things that might have happened either in our own lives or in other people's lives or other whatever. It gives us a lot of good reason, or it tells us that it gives us good reason as to why this worry is something that's necessary. It attaches, our thinking mind likes to go back and invent scenarios and let us know that, hey, there's a really good chance that this might happen. We should think about it insistently all the time and be worried. is not a very good use of our imagination. So isn't that a wonderful thing to know? That we don't have to worry so much. We can literally examine or observe our thoughts, compassionately witness our imaginations about worry, and take a breath and go, whoa, imagination, you are just, you're just whipping it up right now. And notice that, and notice that. And notice that worry is just a thought in our head. And the thing about worry too is we've got to practice it. And a lot of us have become very good at the practice of worry. We've got to practice coming up with those thoughts of worry. Okay, so now that we've gotten into that and we've thought about how worry is not a very good use of the imagination, and that a lot of us have become very good at the practice of worry. So what can we do? What can we do? We can practice using our imagination for optimal imaginings. That's what my teacher Lisa calls it, optimal imaginings. I love that. Super high vibration. And what's really cool about optimal imaginings is that it actually helps bring us into the present moment more. Worry takes us out of the present moment. Worry is like, it can be, like it almost freezes us. We get stunned and stuck in worry, and we might even feel like we don't want to move. Optimal imaginings brings us into the present moment and lets there be this rush of high vibrational like relief and release. And the thing we've got to remember or let ourselves know is that there is no more likeliness to our thoughts of worry to happen than our thoughts of optimal imaginings. And if anything, when we think of the law of attention, where our attention goes, energy flows, and we attract more of that, if we're sending our attention to optimal thoughts of optimal imaginings, those thoughts are more likely to happen. And amazing bonus, we get to have relief and this sense of spaciousness and comfort and joy in the present moment. Right? Because worry takes us out of the present moment and sends us into a state of shock almost. The state of not wanting to move, like the stagnant. There it is. There's the word, stagnant. Whereas optimal imagining frees us up, frees up our entire energy field, frees up our hearts, lets us breathe, and then we get to enjoy the present moment. Because really, that's all there is the present moment. Really, that's all there is the present moment. So thoughts of worry take us out of the present moment and, oh man, wreaks havoc on our nervous system, wreaks havoc on our digestive system. Whew, shake that off. Whereas thoughts of optimal imaginings brings more spaciousness, more vitality, rhythm. And we're creating our world personally and globally with our thoughts. I'm sitting here in this new studio that we've just moved into, and this whole place was a collective optimal imaginings. And here we are. Creating the world around us. So there's this really, really super well-known song called Don't Worry, Be Happy. Remember that song? Bobby McFerrin, right, the writer of that song, brilliant man. He has a really incredible TED Talk. It's really fun to watch. Bobby McFerrin, brilliant man. He wrote that song, and I think I heard in an interview that he did that he didn't want to even sing that song anymore because it had just gone globally, just spiraled and swooped around the world on the wings of the on the back of the wind horse, because it connected with something that we all know. It's that eternal knowing that connects with our true nature, that our birthright is to be peaceful and full of unconditional love and rhythmic and happy. That is our birthright, and deep down in the deepest parts of our heart, the deepest, brightest parts of our heart, we know that. So that's why that song became so popular and became a mantra for our time. Don't worry, be happy, because it's something we all know. And there's even a part of the song, don't worry, be happy. In this life, there may be trouble, but if you worry, you make it double. Right? If you worry, you don't actually, our thinking mind, our ego likes to let us know, or likes to tell us that if we worry, we're somehow going to make things better. And that's not true. It's not true. If you worry, you make it double. So we can practice, right? Just like worry is a practice we didn't even realize we were practicing for, maybe, right? Optimal imaginings, surrendering, letting our hearts be light is also a practice. So we all knew that resonated with so many of us. Don't worry, be happy. All right. I have lots of chimes. A lot of chimes around me today. So let's connect with our birthright to be joyful, peaceful. That is our true nature. Ooh, I hope this makes sense, because it is such an amazing thing when we really realize that our true nature. So what this means is the way that we are birthright, the way that we are supposed to walk around rhythmically on this earth is happy, peaceful, joyful. And then things happen around us and we respond and we react. But inherently, peace, spacious, all that's our true nature. Oh, I want to drive that in. I want to drive that home. So let's remember our true nature. As we practice optimal imaginings and create our future. Creating our future with hope, peace, love, joy, and not worry or fear. Remembering that optimal imaginings actually brings us into the present moment even more. It frees us from the trap of worry or fear. Brings us into the present moment where we can enjoy our lives and send that love, joy, and hope out to others. Well, I invite invite you to close your eyes gently if you haven't already. And at least, if thoughts come up of worry, at least start practicing observing and noticing. Notice those thoughts and notice that you are not those thoughts. You're not those thoughts of worry. And that you really can shift out of them, notice them, love them, and shift into thoughts of harmony, optimal imaginings of peace on earth. Raising your vibration, therefore raising the vibration of the planet. It's big stuff. All right. Allow your eyes to gently open. You haven't already. Getting really excited about remembering to just be that compassionate witness and witness our thoughts and know that our thoughts of anything, that our thoughts of worry, they're imagination. They're imagination. And we can shift. It's not a very good use of imagination. Optimal imaginings lift not only your own vibration, the vibration of the planet. Imagine a bright, peaceful, harmonious future for all of us. We create the future. It starts with our thoughts. Yay! Thank you.
Thank you. That was wonderful. I feel terrific.
Yeah.